Good morning, Michael Scott, ScottymanPhoto. I'm here at Sapphire Bay Marina. It's near a city called Rowlett, Texas. A couple points of interest here I saw on satellite, but I don't think I'm gonna really be able to capture it as I envisioned. But nevertheless, the sky doesn't look that fantastic anyway. So, you know, worst case scenario, I'll use this as an opportunity to kind of learn the area. It's my first time here. And you know, I always say plan a photo shoot, so if you're rolling in the first time to take an image, there's a better than average chance you're not going to walk away with anything good. So regardless of the lighting, I've got to line this composition up. So I was really thinking about, you know, kind of some leading lines leading out to the lake on the other side, but I'll walk around the other side and see if I can get a better angle on it, but I don't think it's going to shape up. Maybe I'll scope the area out, find something interesting, and maybe come back a few more times when I've got a better idea of the layout. I think that's the breaks of landscape photography. If you're not scoping out the site before you get there, you already got a strike against you. But nevertheless, it's great to be out. It's a good morning, so yeah, I don't think you can ever go wrong. Just give it a shot, get out and shoot. All right. It's not looking as good as I thought it would. I was trying to line up a composition here with the kind of the path as a leading line, and then the pilings, or I think they're pilings, some kind of debris down there, maybe mooring, boat mooring. Not sure what that is, but I kind of like the kind of the piling look, and that's what I was really going for. But I don't think it's going to materialize. But and the sky's not great, as I said, so no real loss. I think I'll scope out the area a little bit more and maybe line up a composition next time. As a landscape photographer, one of the things I try to keep in mind is trying to be, you know, I don't want to really copy anyone's work, and I want to be creative and try to find landscapes that are interesting to me, and you know, kind of put it together and have something unique to offer the viewer. So I think that's why I'm attracted to kind of areas like this. But a lot of times, you know, you're looking at satellite imagery, trying to find a good composition, and doesn't always pan out. So most landscape photographers would probably prefer to come out to a site like this well in advance. In the daytime, you know, we can scope out the land and you know, kind of look for tripping hazards and kind of the, you know, basic stuff. But you know, I work full time too, and you know, my weekends are pretty valuable, and I like to make the most of them. So a lot of times it's the first time I'm showing up is you know, a morning where I'm looking at a sky. I'm hoping for a good sky, and or maybe you know, sometimes, I mean, I went out yesterday to take a sunset image and just came back with nothing, so couldn't find a good composition. Kind of like trouble I'm having right now finding a composition that's worth pulling my camera out for. So, but nevertheless, it's a learning experience. I think you can never go wrong. You learn something every time you come out with your camera, and I think situations like this, they definitely bolster the fact that you need to scope these areas out in advance. I mean, it's not always possible. I know you're not always going to do that, especially working full time. You're going to have to use your time wisely, I think, and I try to do that. But you know, I'm always happy to get out in the morning, and you know, if it's a failed endeavor, it's a failed endeavor. And of course, YouTube is something new for me, so posting these videos. I think if I can make a few videos that inspire some folks, I'm all for it, because I can tell you that I watched a lot of YouTube videos and got a lot of inspiration myself. So it's hard as a full-time worker, and as a passionate landscape photographer, it's hard to find time to get out here, and you know, you don't want to come away empty-handed, I think, without an image. But you know, I think I'd rather come out 4 or 5 times and only once come up with a great image, rather than you know, come out with 5 mediocre images. But I mean, you could take a picture, you know, but I think, you know, get the camera out and set it up. You know, I've got to have a good composition before I'm going to do that. So, and I think it makes you really you know, focus in on what you want to take away, what kind of image you want to come up with here. And I think, you know, maybe I don't capture an image today, but maybe next time, you know, I'm a little bit more focused, and or maybe I don't come back to this location. I don't know, but you know, I might scout around a little bit more and see something that really strikes my eye, and I might try to line that up later with a better horizon, or you know, maybe a different angle, and come back for a sunset. So you never know. But anyway, you know, my advice is always you know, get out with your camera and you know, do the best you can, and you know, scope these areas out as well as you can, as far in advance as you can. And you know, if you can line everything up, you know, especially with the sky. I love a morning, and I'll tell you, you know, trying to predict weather patterns and, you know, clouds. I mean, but you never really know, is it going to light up, and are you going to get that sky that you're really looking for? And I think to make all of this kind of line up and happen, it's a challenge. And I think that's part of the challenge that I enjoy about being a landscape photographer. Might work. I once had a friend, we were talking landscape photography, and I'd mentioned this lens. It was a little while back, and it was on my one of my lens lists. But and he said, "Oh, 70 to 200, not a good landscape lens." But I'm going to tell you, not only is it a good landscape lens, it's an excellent landscape lens. And truly, what it does is it'll allow you to kind of zoom in, and especially in areas like this where maybe you don't have a good foreground, but you can kind of compress that image and bring some of the elements together, and really just kind of cherry pick, zooming in on that specific subject that you're trying to capture. So I do think that a long lens can be a perfect lens for landscape photography. Well, all right. Time to head home. Well, I didn't get the image that I was hoping for, but I did get some pretty good intel on the marina, the layout. There might be a couple sunset images here to be had also, but I think I might come back and capture. I saw they had the Texas flag and the American flag on a boathouse, and I was kind of looking at the composition with a longer lens on my 70-200, and I think I can bring out the flags and the boathouse, and then there's a little boat slip that's just off to the right in the image, and if I didn't show it to you already, I'll show it to you here in a minute. But anyway, yeah, I might come back and try to line that up. We'll see. All right, YouTubers, I'm almost home. So that's it. But hey, I hope you enjoyed today's show. And if you did, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Am I missing the mark with landscape photographers? Anyway, leave me a nice civil comment. And I mean, if you hate me, just turn the channel, but watch something else. But hey, if you like the channel, subscribe and stick around for the other videos that I plan on. I'm gonna keep this up for a little bit, and we'll see where it goes. So anyway, that's all I have. I will see you next time. Oh, I plan to go out tomorrow, weather pending, and do a little morning shoot. So we'll see.